button.
We're on. And we're in jolly old Blighty.
I thought we were always in England.
We are, but the wrestling has come over to jolly old Blighty. That could mean only one thing.
Oh, we're gonna get that. Oh, that wacky UK crowd.
Yeah.
They're gonna cheer people they normally boo, and they're gonna boo people who they normally cheer. Cover up for Roman.
Not just Roman. Jesus Christ. So, yep. It's Raw. And how did we kick this one off?
Well, the crowd weren't too happy with it.
Uh-oh.
We were not Roman.
Oh, God.
And to be honest, I can't quite remember what he was rambling on about.
Something about how the authority are keeping him down. They don't want him in the Money in the Bank match.
Oh, and Jinder costing him his spot. Yada, yada, yada. No one cares. We didn't want you in it.
So he called out Jinder, but he didn't get Jinder.
He got the Raw GM. And he said, no, we're not doing this. You're not getting Jinder. Yeah, and he was like, look, I know the situation sucks, but suck it up.
Yeah, you had your opportunity, you blew it, you ain't getting another opportunity.
No, which went down rather well with the crowd. And then he was like, right, I'm going to sort this out myself. And then comes like, what? What do you mean? And then we came back and Roman was looking around backstage. You seen Jinder? Where's Jinder? And then he found Jinder.
Yep.
And typical Jinder, he chucked Sunil Singh at him. He got taken out. And then Jinder got beat down.
Yeah, this did not end well. I mean, they were throwing each other into stuff. Spilled back on the stage in with a Superman punch.
Yeah.
And then after the fight, conveniently, that's when security decided to step in.
Security at O2 Arena. Terrible.
Jesus Christ. They need to work on it and point some decent security guards.
So then, thankfully, we did have a match next.
Yay!
Now, I was a little bit annoyed about this one personally, because if you're going to do an open challenge, why put it on social media and then someone replies to it and you go, okay, yeah, we'll do that. And I was even more annoyed, because as we've said, we were in England, and when Seth first originally put the tweet out, Pete Dunne commented on it saying, interesting. I was like, yes, Seth Rollins versus Pete Dunne. But no, the challenge was answered by one Kevin Owens.
Yeah, he wanted the Intercontinental title back.
Again.
Again.
Right. I thoroughly enjoyed this match.
Yeah, I felt it could have gone a bit longer.
Yeah.
I mean, we had our favourite spot on the hardest part of the ring. Yeah, I mean, this looked good. It was like a Falcon Arrow on the hardest part of the ring. I was like, oh my.
Well done, Michael Cole. You got to move right.
About time.
Yeah. So, the fighting champion proving his worth here after successfully beating Mojo last week.
God, yeah, of course, that's difficult. Goon.
Well, no. He had a legitimate challenge here.
Yeah.
But, in the end, Champ prevailed.
Yeah, he beat Kevin Owens with that devastating curb stomp.
Oh. We're just waiting for the inevitable return of the devastating roll-up.
God. I'm sure there was one on this show. I can't remember which one, but we'll get to it.
Yeah. So, yeah. So, fortunately, that was Kevin Owens' challenge for the Intercontinental title over and done with.
Oh, but he wasn't happy. He went backstage. He stormed up to Kurt Angle and he was like, I want another opportunity. Give me a rematch for the Intercontinental title. Kurt was like, no.
We're giving it to you.
So Kevin was like, right, well, I'm going to phone Stephanie then.
Uh-oh.
And he did, right there.
Uh-oh. Oh, dear. Shenanigans right here. And we had Money in the Bank qualifier next.
That's good.
We had Bobby Roode, evil, miserable Baron Corbin.
Evil? He's evil now?
Yeah, so.
Well, I'm not sure about evil. He's just a bit agitated.
Well, if he was agitated enough, he was agitated even more.
Oh, no.
Because next in the match was No Way Jose.
And his conga line.
Yeah, he brought the conga line.
Was Titus Worldwide in the conga line?
You know what? I can't remember.
I don't think they were.
Yeah, I don't think so. So, how did this one go down?
Yeah, that was pretty crazy. Triple threats on, no DQ and all that.
Oh yeah, we can't forget no DQ.
So there were bodies flying everywhere. It was okay. I mean, technically it was a passable match. Nothing really stood out to me. There was no moments that really went, whoa.
Right. And I believe, was it No Way Jose who got pinned?
Yeah, he did. He took the glorious DDT from a very rude man.
Right. Bobby Roode is in the Money in the Bank ladder match.
It's good.
Which now randomly has been extended to 10.
It has?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because weirdly, we had a qualifying match the following night on SmackDown between two tag teams.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
Yeah. But more on that when we get to the Blue Brand. Yeah. Oh, and then we had technically a new team debuting.
Really?
Yeah. The B Team.
The B Team? Really?
Curtis Axel and Bo Dallas have got a new tag team name.
So they're no longer the Miz Taraj.
No, apparently they did want to be the A Team, but Kurt said, I think we might have a little bit of legal issues there.
Yeah.
So that's fine, it's no problem. We're the B Team.
It was funny. I mean, like, they had these t-shirts that had, like, a drawn B on it in, like, pen.
Yeah. They were facing off against Breezango.
Oh, talented tag team right here.
And they were making an argument. The Miz Taraj is in the past. The B Team are undefeated.
That's true? I guess.
Technically true.
B Team. God.
Yeah, so this was a little bit random for me.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't really into this one. Was this the one where we had the dreaded roll-up? I can't actually remember how this one ended. I know who won, but I don't remember how they won it.
I just remember the finish now. Breezango went to go for... No, Fandango went to go for the last dance. And then he got reversed and got hit with what do they call it? The neckbreaker hybrid.
Okay. Oh, yeah. It was like a backdrop into a neckbreaker.
Yeah. And the B Team picked up the win.
Yeah, I mean, I can sort of see it, but it's... I don't know, I'd like Breezango to be pushed a bit more.
Yeah.
I mean, Tyler Breeze is a talented worker.
He is.
These guys should have had at least one tag title by now.
Yeah, they should have really.
I mean, hell, they gave one to the Bludgeon Brothers.
They won a Rhino and Heath Slater.
Yeah.
So, you ready for pointless match number 1?
Yeah, we were bound to have one.
Yeah, this is the old classic. Screw it, don't know what to do. Apart from the title picture, we don't care. We've got Sasha Banks, Natalya, and Ember Moon versus the Riot Squad.
Your proverbial team bad.
I've been meaning to ask this. What the blue hell, and I do mean blue, is the deal with Liv Morgan and coming out and permanently having a blue tongue?
I don't know. It's weird.
I mean, presumably she's just got a coloured lollipop or whatever
Yeah,
and
probably.
makes her tongue turn that colour, but it's all like, is there a meaning behind this or randomness?
I don't know. We'll have to ask her.
So, yeah. Admittedly, I didn't pay an awful lot of attention to this, but we did get a surprising finish.
We did?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I remember this.
Natalya picked up the victory with the sharpshooter on Liv Morgan.
Oh, that's unfair. She should have put it on Ruby Riott.
Let's not go down that road, you're only going to get us into trouble.
Fugly.
Oh my god.
She looks like a foot.
She's not Sarah Jessica Parker, for crying out loud.
They could be twins.
Yeah, you're generic. Yay.
Yeah.
Good one.
The good guys won. The Riot Squad, who are
What does it mean in the grand scheme of things? F all.
nothing.
So, we've just had tag match, so why not have another tag match? I mean, is this SmackDown in disguise?
Might as well be.
We had... what's their tag team name technically?
The Deleters of Wilds.
Yes.
I prefer to call them the Woken Warriors.
Got Woken, Matt, and Brother Wyatt facing off against Jim Cornette's favourite tag team, The Revival.
Well, you wouldn't have been happy with this one.
No.
I mean, this was an okay match. I mean, I like some of the tag team offense they're putting together.
Yeah.
They did a new one this week. There was like a running headbutt into a side effect,
Yeah.
which I thought looked pretty good.
Yeah.
So they are working on their tag team moves. They even changed their tag team finisher now. Remember, they used to do like the Twist of Fate, like face buster drop. But now it's sort of the double Sister Abigail.
Yeah. Which they've now called the Kiss of Deletion.
And that was how they ended the match.
Yeah. Didn't go down well for the Revival.
They hit one of the Revival. I think it was the one with hair.
Dash what?
Yeah. Not the bald one.
Yeah. Oh, and just to touch on some before we get too carried away with the rest of the show. Conveniently, some wrestlers weren't in Blighty for the show, including the Raw Women's Champion, who was at some press event in, I think, was it Rock City?
Yeah, something like that.
With Stephanie. They were making a point of Charlotte Flair for some reason, even though we're on Raw. And Ronda Rousey. And in a slightly shocking turn of events, Nia Jax challenged Ronda Rousey to a match at Money in the Bank.
Which she accepted.
Yeah, although admittedly she did say, I've only had one match. Isn't there other people down the line who should probably get a shot before me? And she was like, yeah, but I'm challenging you. She was like, okay, I'll fight you.
Well, in my opinion, I think it's too early for this one.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't mind it necessarily, but for a title match, yeah, I agree. This is too early.
Because, well, it's the double-edged sword. If Ronda Rousey wins it, it's like, well, what was the point of giving Nia Jax the title in the first place?
Yeah,
And if Nia wins it, it's, well, that's Ronda's momentum. Gone. I mean, I suppose they could and say, oh, she's inexperienced in the wrestling ring, wasn't ready for it.
yeah,
It's savable.
yeah. Because I did see somewhere the other day. I don't think she's due to actually have her first ever match on Raw for like another 2 weeks or something.
That's crazy.
So, yeah, so they're literally going to have like a week and a half after she has her first match on Raw. So,
Interesting one.
gonna be an interesting one. Yeah, so that's been made for Money in the Bank, and it was time for one of your favourites.
Yes,
The man you've dubbed the new People's Champion,
he is a man of the people.
Sami Zayn.
Yeah, and yeah, he was on good form here.
He had some choice words for Bobby Lashley.
And the Royal family.
Oh yeah. Yeah, didn't he say about like he's Prince Harry's lookalike or something?
Prince Harry's trying to look like Sami Zayn. He's stolen his hat. Sami made that hat famous.
I think you find Sammy a man called Del Boy Trotter might have made it a bit more famous before you did.
Don't tell him that. Who'd he ever beat? Other than the tax man.
True.
But no, he had some words for Bobby Lashley. He's not buying all this lovely niceness that he gave in that interview last week.
No. And he said he done some Facebook stalking
Oh my god.
and he got in contact with Bobby Lashley's sisters
Yeah.
and he's invited them to Raw next week
Oh my god.
and he's going to show the real Bobby Lashley.
Yeah, the headline was Sami Zayn is going to expose Bobby Lashley.
I'm just hoping this isn't going to be another Mama Benjamin angle.
It's going to be bad. I mean, if one of his sisters isn't bald with a headband, I'm going to be very disappointed.
Oh dear. So then as Sammy was wrapping things up, they then started people for the next match coming down to the ring.
So this was a bit random.
They had another Money in the Bank ladder match qualifier. We had the goddess Alexa Bliss facing off against Bailey and Mickey James. Essentially, this is a 2-on-1.
Yeah, they did tease the whole, oh, are they going to work together or is it going to be every woman for themselves?
No.
They did work together quite a lot of the match. I mean, this was okay.
Yeah.
Again, it is passable. There's not really anything wrong with the match.
No. But now towards the penultimate end of the match, I believe Bailey took out Mickey James.
Yeah.
And then Alexa Bliss took advantage. And while she was distracted, she sucker punched her and hit her with that devastating DDT.
Yeah, who'd have thought it? DDT is a finisher in 2018.
Glorious DDT.
It's kind of different. It's more of an impaler than a DDT.
Yeah, true.
I mean, the glorious DDT is essentially the execution.
Yeah.
Just under a different name.
So, Alexa Bliss picks up the win and goes into the Money in the Bank match. And then,
Oh no.
pointless match number 2. We've got Mr. Irrelevant of WWE, Dolph Ziggler, and his tag team partner, Drew McIntyre,
Yes.
facing off against little and large combination of Sam's favourite man,
Oh no.
Finn Balor, and Braun.
Finn Balor.
Devastating coup de grace.
It's a weak finisher.
So, this match was okay. As I said, admittedly, I wasn't hugely enticed into the match. I find Dolph Ziggler boring.
He is.
And he just seems to just go through the motions.
It says a lot when Dolph Ziggler comes out and he's like, and then Drew McIntyre comes out and he gets cheered for more than Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah. Mm.
And you ask, who's been on the main roster for the last 8 years and who hasn't?
Yeah.
Real problem. I mean, this match had some good things in it. Braun did a couple of good things. I like the fact he can do a flying dropkick.
Mm.
Oh, again, I don't remember how this one finished.
This personally for me, it was a crappy ending. Because Finn Balor went out the top rope, went to go for that devastating coup de grace. Drew McIntyre temporarily distracted him. Finn kicked him away, and then Dolph pushed the ropes. Finn fell down, and then Dolph just pinned him.
Oh, well, that's a bit crap.
Yeah, so I don't know what this does for anyone, but yeah, Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre won.
It's like, how are we even supposed to take him seriously as a tag team?
Don't know.
I don't know.
So then we go into our penultimate main event.
Oh, who's in the main
Because
event?
Jinder was originally meant to be in this triple threat with Bobby Lashley and Elias, but unfortunately, when Jinder was getting ready for his match, Roman speared him through the wall.
Yeah, a very flimsy looking wall, I might add.
It was a temporary wall. That was blatantly an entrance.
Looked like it was made of plasterboard.
It was a makeshift wall.
No. Jinder couldn't make it, so Kurt was like, right, I've got someone else in mind.
We got a replacement, but who was that replacement?
Well, it wasn't the guy that Kurt Angle had in mind.
Oh, no.
It was Kevin Owens.
Sneaking around Stephanie McMahon again his own way.
Definitely authorised it. He was like, give that man a second chance.
Yeah.
So he was going to be in the triple threat match with Elias and Bobby Lashley.
Let's not forget again. Triple threat. No DQ.
Obviously.
So yeah. This match wasn't bad. I just loved the ending of it.
This was pretty genius.
Oh, some great brotherly love again.
Just as you thought that Bobby Lashley was going to win, he was pulled out of the ring.
By Sami Zayn. And then did he ran him into the barrier, I think?
Threw him into the barrier and he gave him a devastating haluva kick.
Oh, yeah.
Knocking him into the crowd.
Yeah. And then this gave Kevin Owens the momentum. And he hit the bullfrog splash on Elias. And Kevin Owens is in the Money in the Bank ladder match.
I don't believe it.
And then we got that also great celebration afterwards. He grabbed Sammy,
Oh, no.
gave him a big wet kiss on the cheek.
Oh, no.
Yes!
Did they tell each other they loved each other? I think they did.
Yeah, I think Kevin might mention it.
It's like, I love you, man. There's some bromance going on right there. The Yet movement rolls on.
Yeah. Kevin Owens is going to Money in the Bank.
It's going to be a good match.
Yeah.
And that was how we ended Raw.
In good old Blighty.
The heels win. What's going to go down next week?
Find out after this commercial break.
So that's going to wrap it up for this edition.
Yeah.
From your hosts, the master of the brain damage,
Martin.
and the one and only Sam H. We will see you again for the next one.
I'm the goat. You're the donkey.